stay-at-home dads, working moms?
So that was my family. So my dad was a stay-at-home dad, and my mom was a working mom. So my mom ran a small film and TV company. She later would go on to do business affairs for the company that made Hell's Kitchen, for example. And my dad came to LA as a composer. He wanted to compose for film and TV. That's a very difficult business to break into. And so for most of my childhood, my dad was home virtually all the time, and my mom was working. That worked well for us. I think that there is an innate difficulty for a lot of guys in staying home. So it's less about, for me, whether a man can stay home and take care of kids. I think a man can stay home and take care of kids. I think a woman's input is needed. I think a kid needs both a mom and a dad. But I do think that, as I saw with my own father, and as you know, I can see how I would feel if I were staying at home full time. There would be a drive for me that I needed to get out in the world and actually create things. I think that men are very driven to do this. I think some women are as well. But I think that men have a more aggressive instinct just generally, and women tend to have more nurturing instincts, which is why career choice tends to differ between men and women by most social science studies. So can it be done? Sure. Should it be done? I don't see any problem with it, but you have to determine whether it's something that you can do and whether it's something that's going to make you feel hemmed in, whether you feel like you need more of a connection in the career world. I think that's more of an individual question than it is a communal question. I don't have a problem with it, obviously. My wife is a doctor. She doesn't, I probably see my kids more than my wife does. So that's not it's not a recommendation that women have to be at home and men have to work. I think that, but the kid needs to be given care. And that means that you need to do whatever you need to do in order to make sure that you and your wife are giving care to your kid.